Hey everybody, my name is Naomi and I work with Saddlebook. And today in this video, I'm going to be showing all you producers a new feature that is a carry all. So with this feature, it allows you to carry multiple times into a class that are ranked against each other. This is different than an average and different than carry one score only. Let's get to it. Okay, so we have a new feature called Carry All that will allow you to carry multiple times on the same horse into a class separately. And so this is different than an average where it carries and sums the time. It's going to carry them each individually. So you're essentially ranked against yourself. Now, as this is a new and unique advanced feature, you will need to reach out to your product champion if you would like to use it so that they can allow access for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you an example of how this feature works. So I have a 3-day event set up and I have my 4D open barrels for each of the days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I have an additional class that is titled Carry All for the purpose of this demonstration. And so we'll go ahead and look at the settings. And again, this is something you would need to do with your product champion. But for the sake of the video, we would go to the carry tab. And this is going to be a carry over only, and we are going to carry all scores or times separately. So all carry froms entered by the writer will be carries as separate scores to this class. And with this class, you can set it up so that it requires you enter all 3 days, or maybe it only requires that you enter once, but you could enter up to the 3 days. And so you would have up to 3 times on one horse carrying over into this class. So we're going to go ahead and set this so we're only requiring that they enter one of the open classes, but if they enter all 3, it could carry up to those 3 times. And I'm going to require all 3 of these classes because they need to enter at least one of these 3 classes. And then we'll update the carry from. So it would carry from these 3 opens and then update our course. So now if we were to look at the settings for this class, we'll see that it is a carry from only all from these 3 classes, and it requires that you enter at least one of these 3 classes. Now you could set it so that it requires 2 or it requires all 3. By setting it up the way that we did, we're saying that we have a flat fee of $300 and they can enter up to 3 times on the same horse for that flat fee of $300. Now, if you do things a little bit differently where you're charging each time that they enter for this class, we can help you set that up too. It would just be a different setup. So reach out to your product champion and we will help you set things up the best way that they should be for your event. So now we'll go ahead and demonstrate a quick entry. I'm going to enter Cash Me Out and notice that I'm unable to select this carry all class until I select at least one of these 3 classes above listed. So once I select one, then it's available for me to select, but I'm going to go ahead and enter all of these classes. We'll go ahead and submit the entry. And now looking at the entry preview, this is what you'll see. So you'll see that I've entered the Friday open, and it's going to carry to this carry all class. The entry fee is on the first class, and then we have the second and the third. And notice that these are $0 entry fees because this class was a flat fee of $300. So we only required that you enter it once, but you could enter up to 3 times. Now, if we were to go and record some times, we'll do these for each of our opens. And now if we go to our carry all class, notice that we have 3 entries and we've got 3 scores. We can go to our leaderboard and just look at our carry all class and notice how each of these times have carried separately. So they're not summed, and each of the 3 times were carried. So that's an example of how the carry all feature works. If you'd like to learn more, please reach out to the Saddlebook team or your product champion, and we would be happy to help you. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more helpful videos.
And, that takes me back to our mission statement, which is, simply put, to give you more time with your horse, more time for the things that matter.